truth will break your chains. We have the key. Open your eyes and see. We are the ones who know the answers, and they ain't never gonna hold us back.
Hi, I'm Jessica and this is my YouTube channel. I have a speech on my phone just to keep me on track. It's gonna be choppy anyways, but it's first video, so we have a starting point. I'm 27, I'm married, I have 4 little girls. They are Kaylin, that is 4, Brooklyn, that is 3, Emmeline, that is 2, and Amberlyn, that is 2 months old. We get a lot of the whole entire, oh my god, you have all girls, so sorry for your husband, I feel bad for you when they're teenagers. We're really not sorry that they're girls. We are happy that they're girls. They're all healthy and that's all that we cared about. I'm gonna go over my pregnancies, my labors, breastfeeding 2 of my kids, but I didn't breastfeed my first 2, and I'll go into why I didn't breastfeed them. I will talk about anything that you guys really want. Getting pregnant, being pregnant, labor, after, and what it's like to have 4 little girls under the age of 5. And I'm sure at some point in time you'll see them come in here and ask me questions, or they might be really good and just play in their room. I used to do live Facebook videos doing my makeup, but I got bored with that, and so I just quit doing it. Once I get good at vlogging and editing, I'm hoping to have more videos up. I hope to have a really good channel. Right now my voice is going to sound funky because I just got done being really sick, and this is the first time ever that my husband, myself, and all of our kids got sick all at the same time. And I'm going to have to get better about looking actually at the camera and not the video of myself. But work in progress. I want to give a big shout out to Raising Our Littles and growing our growing tribe, sorry. I found them on YouTube and they're amazing. I also follow them on Instagram and on Facebook. I think that it's really cool how many people will put out the good, the bad about pregnancy, birth, trying to get pregnant, and I want to be one of those people that can help tell you the good. And I mean, there's also some bad. I don't have it as bad as some, but I don't have it as good as some either. I'm very happy with what I do have. I want to do a few Q&As if you guys have any questions or anything. I asked on my Facebook and on my Instagram for questions that people wanted to know, and I got a lot of how are the kids, what's going on, what's new, how are you and Brian, which my husband's name is Brian, and things like that. So I figured that the first thing I could do was start the video, and honestly that's the hardest thing. I've probably started this 5 times and it's very awkward just talking to a camera, but I'm sure after time it gets easier. And it'll bug me having my hair down. I'm sure in a lot of the vlogs you will see me without makeup and with my hair up, because I hate my hair being down, but I figured, get to know me, you can see me all pretty. I met my husband in 2011, and we were head over heels with each other right away. And in 2012 he asked me to marry him, and then we got married in 2014. After a lot of planning and everything else, we figured that we wanted to start a family right away after we got married. Well, we got blessed with 3 months before our wedding, I got a positive pregnancy test, and I didn't think it was gonna happen. I honestly did not see myself having kids ever. And we got Kaylin, and she was a very stubborn little girl. We didn't get to see what her gender was for the longest time. And then We had a beautiful wedding. I'm sure that at some point in time I'll show you guys some pictures of that. We ended up having our second daughter quickly after, so on and so forth. And I didn't breastfeed them. And a lot of people ask questions about that, and it's simply with Kaylin, I didn't know enough about it, and I wasn't comfortable enough with it. With Brooklyn, my second, I ended up in a C-section, which you'll hear in a vlog about her labor and delivery along with her pregnancy. It was a lot for me to digest, so I decided that I didn't want to breastfeed. And now I look back, I regret it, but at the same time, it's pretty cool that I can say I have 2 kids that I did breastfeed and 2 kids that I did not. So there's that. I guess I'll just do the questions because I don't know what else to talk about right now. My husband so kindly wrote in and asked me, who am I? Or how are you? It was, who are you? I'm Jessica, married to him. How are the kids? Was another one. The girls are good. We finally got over this sickness. My daughter Emmeline ended up getting hospitalized because of this RSV stuff, and so it was really scary. Like, I have dealt with a child being in the hospital, but for some reason with Emma it felt so different because it wasn't something that was just, oh, she needs some medicine and it'll go away. It was RSV and there's no treatment, so she just had to be on oxygen, and I felt completely and totally helpless, and that's a feeling I do not like. Another question was, how are the girls doing?
Oh, Mom!
And my daughter is so excited to tell me that the dog came in here. You want to say hi? Say hi!
Hi.
Another question I get asked is, are you done having kids? At this point, yeah. We don't plan on anymore, but at the same time, we're not going to take away that option because we don't know what 5-10 years is going to look like. But no, I don't see us having more.
You gotta go finish cleaning your room.
What do I do with 4 kids while I'm a stay-at-home mom? We read, we color, we play. They don't clean their room when they should. They love to help me cook. That's one of the things that my kids love to do with me is cook. They love making cookies and being wild and all over the place. Letters, writing. We do a school time, which I'm sure I'll vlog that sooner or later. It's pretty boring, like it sounds like. It's school time. We sit down, they get out their books, they do their letters, we go over their letters, we do their numbers, we do shapes, colors. And with my 2-year-old, it's kind of a fight. My 4-year-old's super excited about it, but Emma, she just wants to scribble, and I'm totally fine with that. I can't get over that my voice keeps on going from totally normal to crackly. We do have dogs. I'm sure you'll see them in my vlogs too. At some point in time, I'll show you the husband. I don't know when, but I will.
Hell nah.
He'll be part of it. Whether or not he likes it might be when he's sleeping. I'm trying to find the other questions. I had the wise idea to screenshot the questions I got, and it's never a good idea because I take way too many pictures. My friend sent me some today though. So, yeah, like I said, I'm gonna do vlogs about getting pregnant, my pregnancies.
Yeah, you'll get it.
Being pregnant with toddlers, having kids close in age is definitely going to be a conversation that I have. Labors, I will talk about my labor and delivery. I had one doctor for all of my pregnancies, and he was amazing. Like, I couldn't have asked for a better doctor. He gave me so much confidence, and literally my last labor, like, I was induced all 4 times, so I'll probably have something about induction, but my last labor, I have it recorded from the time I started pushing to the time she was here, and it's like almost 2 minutes long. Feeding the kids, I'm gonna do a vlog about how we eat and what kind of things they like to eat, how breastfeeding's going versus bottle feeding. There's a big difference to me, and I'll go into that specifically on a breastfeeding feeding video. And then sleeping. Sleep routines are really hard to do with kids. Not really hard, I guess, but it's hit or miss on if your kids are going to be really easy to get sleep trained, or if they're going to be really picky on it. It wasn't always easy. My sister gave me a lot of tips on the whole entire breaking co-sleeping and getting them to sleep in their own bed, but I obviously didn't learn my lesson because my 2-month-old co-sleeps. But it's so much easier, and I love the snuggles. Like, they're only little for oh so long, so it is what it is. My husband loves it too, even if he acts like he doesn't. He does love those snuggles.
It's scary.
We are also very afraid of SIDS. But I can go over like tips on what I do with my supply. I can tell when she's agitated with my supply and when she's not. I can go over how I potty trained my girls and stuff like that. So, I mean, if those are things you're interested in, I would love some feedback. I'd love some questions or ideas of what you guys want to see, would love to see, stuff like that. If you want to see a day in the life of me, I can totally make that vlog happen. Might be all over the place because I'm probably gonna try and do this as much as I can in the mornings and afternoons, because that's when the kids are more into doing school stuff and not all over mommy and daddy, because once daddy's home, they all want to attack him. So, and I mean, I can talk about how it is being a stay-at-home mom, because it's a 24/7 job, and I love it, but it does have its downsides of what did I get myself into. So I think that that's all for this vlog. I can't think of anything else to say. I feel like I'm just rambling and looking stupid, but we'll see how it all turns out when I get done editing.